Okay, hello and good morning. We're in week 3. Now, MCR, your test is going to be on Friday. Write that down. MCR test this Friday. All right, let's go on. Here, you need to graph it. So you need to get y by itself. So you circle the y, subtract 2x, so you get negative 5y is equal to negative 2x plus 10. Divide by negative 5. So you get y equals, this is a double negative, so that becomes a plus. This is a single negative. If it's one negative, it becomes a negative. So you want to go down 2. Your slope is up 2, and then to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a positive slope. Okay, any questions on number 1? Number 2, find the x and y intercepts. So you have 2x minus 5y equals 10. You're going to let x equal 0 to get the y intercept. So cover this x up, divide by negative 5, and you get y equals a negative 2. That's your y-intercept. To get your x-intercept, you let y equal 0. So the x-intercept, you cover up the y, and you divide by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Let's check that. So negative 2 is your y-intercept. There it is. This is your y. So it's a negative 2. That's down 2. And then your x-intercept is 5. Perfect. That works. All right, find the midpoint. The formula is on the board. It's x plus x. So you're going to add these up and divide by 2. So this plus this is a negative 8 divided by 2 because it's a midpoint. You add up your y's. That gives you a negative 4 divided by 2. So your answer on your test would be negative 4 and negative 2. That's the midpoint. If you want to check it, graph it. If you graph it, you're going to go over 2, up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot. Negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The midpoint here is negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 2. Pretty close. Okay, my graph is not graph paper, but pretty good. Find the slope of number 3. Slope is the bubbles, and put the y's at the top. So negative 8 and 4. And then negative 6 and negative 2. So that becomes a negative 12. This is a plus here. So that gives me negative 4. Double negative, so 12 divided by 4 is 3. It's going to be a positive. Your work for today is right here. Go ahead and get busy. Those of you at home, we're doing the practice test. Okay? So the practice test will be on Canvas, and everybody will get a copy in the class. Let's take a look here. Let's talk about geometry. Okay? Now some of these questions are on your test. So here we go. Practice test and video will be up for tonight, and your test is tomorrow. Use this key. Look here. DE. DE is these two, so it's got to be equal to QR. And this is one of them on your test. I think it's number 1. I'm not sure. RP. RP is going backwards, so you need to go backwards. So you're going to say ED. And you're done. Just follow the pattern. This one right here says triangle ABCD. So A has 3 stripes. B has 1 and C has 2. So you're going 3, 1, 2. So here's 3, 1, 2. So it's got to be MNP. MNP. Make sure you follow that same pattern. Okay? Watch again. ABC. 3 stripes, 1 stripe, 2 stripes. 3 stripes, 1 stripe, 2 stripes. Follow that same pattern. On a new sheet of paper, try this one. It says that the triangles are congruent, so that means this angle is 40 degrees. Okay, this is a 90, so angle B is 90 degrees. Okay, and this one's 50 degrees, so this one is 50 degrees. That's all you do is match it up. This is 5, so this is 5. This is 4, so this is 4. Since the triangles are congruent, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Write that down. If the triangles are congruent, then the parts are congruent. All right, let me pass out your practice test. All right, let's take a look here. Try this one. QS, the triangles are congruent. QS is first and last, so this should be first and last, and it is. These are equal. So you're going to say 3v plus 2 is equal to 7v minus 6. Draw a line. Subtract 3v. So you're going to get 2 is equal to 4v minus 6. You're going to add 6 to both sides and get 8. And then you're going to divide by 4 and get v equals 2. Now plug it in. 3 times 2 is 6. Scratch that out. 6, 7, 8. So they both should be 8. You can try it. 7 times 2 is 14. And 14 minus 6 is 8. They're equal. Okay? All right, watch the next one. This is a little proof, okay? Now watch how we do this. I know we haven't done proofs in class, but I'm going to show you how easy this is, so pay attention. Step 1, if you look here, y is mn congruent to this one, PO. Look right here. Y is this one congruent to this one, given. So mn is congruent to PO, given. It tells you that from the diagram. And why are the triangles congruent? Y is NOM, NOM congruent to this one, PMO. Why are they congruent? Well, let me look at it. It looks like angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. So the triangles are congruent by angle, side, angle. You could also say this one is also angle, side, angle because it's reflexive. Okay? All right, so really we didn't need to do a proof. We just had to answer these questions. This one's given, and this one is angle, side, angle, kind of like you did on your worksheets. This one is an airplane, but look at what's given. The measure of angle B right here is 90 degrees, and so is BCD. BCD is also 90 degrees. It says that right here. So that's given. It also tells us that these quadrilaterals, four-sided figures, are congruent. So that means this one is a 90 degrees, and so is this one. So both of these are congruent. Now, it says the measure of angle BAD. So BAD is this one is 131. Okay? And they want you to find GHE. All right, well, hang on a second. Let's put 131 right here because it matches up with this one. They're congruent. So let's find GHE. So GHE is this upper angle. So put an X right there. Okay, so the rule is, and I'm telling you now, if it has four sides, it adds up to 180 plus 180, so it adds up to 360 degrees. Like a triangle has three sides, and that adds up to 180. If it has four sides, it's 360. So you're going to say X plus 131 plus 90 is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, this is kind of new, but I'm telling you now. So put a star by this one and just rework it. Just remember it adds up to 360. So you're going to take 360 minus 90 minus 90 minus 131, and you're going to get 49 degrees. So 49 degrees should be the answer for number 7. If you're not sure on that one, just keep working it. And remember, if it's got four sides, it's 360. Let's take a look at this next one. Look right here. This is an isosceles triangle. Okay, I guess this is number 8. So it's an isosceles triangle, so this one is the same. The bases are equal, so put 5x minus 30 right here. Okay? Now this is a straight line. So if you add up this plus this, it should equal 180, which is a straight line. So put 5x minus 30 plus 5x, this one, is equal to the straight line, which is 180. So this gives you 10x minus 30. You want to add 30 to both sides. So that gives you 10x is equal to 210, and then divide by 10, and you get 21. So x equals 21. Rework it if you have to. Look up here. AB, this one, is congruent to AC. See how it's marked? The answer is given. All right? They also tell us that this angle is equal to that angle, and that's what you're going to write right here. So angle BAD is congruent. See how I'm going out and in? So you want to say CAD. Angle CAD. Okay? So if it says given, it's everything that's marked. Now look here. AD is equal to itself. That is called reflexive. Now you know that one, okay? Don't miss that one. Now these two triangles are now congruent by, the triangles are congruent by side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So put side, angle, side. Once the triangles are congruent, this part is equal to this part. And the new thing to say is corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Write that down. Once the triangles are congruent, then the parts are congruent. So congruent triangles equals congruent parts. Write that down. Okay? You just have to study. All right, and if you do it online, you can use your notes. So look here. This is an isosceles triangle. So this is a base, and so is this. So put the whole triangle's 180. So put x plus 93.5, some dumb number, equals 180. Couldn't have made it just 100 degrees. So this is 2x. Now you want to subtract 93.5, and then you want to divide by 2. So you're going to get 180 minus 93.5, press equals, and then divide by 2. So I get 43.25. Okay? All right, let's keep moving. This one right here is an isosceles triangle, number 11. So draw an isosceles triangle. Look up here, number 11. Draw an isosceles triangle, and the base is 3x minus 3, and the leg is x plus 1 for this one and negative x plus 7 for this one. Well, you know the legs are equal, so put x plus 1 is equal to negative x plus 7. Draw your line. Add x to both sides, so you get 2x plus 1 is equal to 7. You want to subtract 1 and get 2x is equal to 6. Divide by 2 and get x is equal to 3. It says find the base, so you got to plug it in. You can't stop here. So put a 3 right here, scratch that out. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 3 gives you 6. So the base is 6. Let's keep moving, okay? Take a look at this one. It's an isosceles triangle. So if this is 46, put 46 right here. If this is y, this other one is y. Now add up these 3 and set it equal to 180. So put y plus y is 2y plus 46 and set it equal to 180. So that's going to give you 2y. Now I don't know what 46 and 46 is. I guess I could figure it out. I'm just going to use my calculator. So I get 92 plus 92, and now I want to subtract, look here, I want to subtract 92 and then divide by 2. So 180 minus 92, press equals, and then divide by 2. So that gives me 44. So x is equal to 44, or actually that's y. Okay, so put 44 right here. and 44 right here. And you know that every triangle is 180, so we need x. So clear it out. Press 180 minus 44 minus 46, press equals, and you get 90 degrees. So x is 90 degrees, that's one answer, and one of them, y, is 44 degrees. Okay? Again, you just have to practice, okay? Let's keep moving. This is an isosceles triangle, so look up here. Watch. If this is x, then this one is x. We know that every triangle adds up to 180, so x plus x is 2x. So put 2x plus 38, which is the vertex angle, is equal to 180. Now we want to subtract 38, and then we want to divide by 2. Write that down. So 180 minus 38, press equals, and then divide by 2, and we get 71. Done. Don't miss the isosceles triangles. Okay, this one right here, we're going to omit number 14. Let's look at number 15. It's an isosceles triangle. This is a base, so put 56 here. It's the same problem. So you're going to add all this up and set it equal to 180. So it's going to be x plus 56 is equal to 180. And now we're going to subtract this from 180, and I guess we're done. So 180 minus 56, press equals, I get 68. All right, don't miss those. Those are easy. Look here. Y is this triangle. Look at it. ABC, ABC, triangle ABC. Why is this one congruent to AED? Why is this one congruent to this one? Well, let me look at it. They give us, let me think here. They give us an angle, they give us a side, they give us another side. I don't know that that's going to help us, so let me think. It's right here. They tell us this side right here is 7. So it's side, angle, side. Watch again. Side, angle, side. So they're congruent by side, angle, side. So it took me a little while to figure that one out. So be careful with that. Okay, watch the proof again. Don't get all wigged out on this. It's easy. See how it says ST is equal to TS? That's this one. And you know that one. That's reflexive. Can't miss it. Why are the triangles congruent? Well, let's see what's given. It says that RS is this one, is congruent to UT. So mark this is congruent to this, given. And then mark RT is this one, is congruent to US. So this one is congruent to this one. So you have 3 sides congruent to 3 sides. So it's side, side, side. Okay, so don't get all worked up about that. What you need to do is look at what's given, mark it on a diagram, use reflexive property, and figure out which one it is. Name the included angle. Included means in the middle or between. So let's see what that is. PN is this one, and NM is this one. So the angle in between these two sides is angle N. So that is the included angle, like side, angle, side. Okay? Why is triangle 1 congruent to this one? Because it's got reflexive right here. Okay? So it's angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Okay? Remember, you can't use 3 angles to prove a triangle congruent, but you do have reflexive. Let's keep moving. We're almost done. So stay with me. What else do you need for angle, side, angle? Well, let me think here. You have an angle, all right? You know that this is reflexive, so you're going to say AC is congruent to AC by reflexive property. Write that down. So, in order to prove angle, side, angle, you would need this angle right here, and angle, side, angle, you would need this angle. So you would say angle for this one, you would say 2 things. You need angle DCA, DCA, so you would need BAC, angle BAC. This is like that worksheet we had. For side, angle, side, side, angle, side, you would need this side, and you would need side, angle, side, you would need that side. So you would need segment AD is congruent to segment AD is CB. Okay? There we go. Let's go to 21. Which are congruent by angle, side, angle. Look here. Angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. This one is angle, side, side. It's these two. Angle, or triangle 2 and 3 are congruent by angle, side, angle. Let's look at this one. Are the triangles congruent? Why? Well, angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. That's easy. Angle, side, angle, and the answer is yes, they are congruent. Okay, we're almost done. Let's switch now to the book, this one right here. Look right here, it says they're congruent. It's real important. So you got to match these up. What does this angle T match up with? Well, T is the last one, so it's got to match up with E. And E is 110. So you're going to say 2x plus 10 is equal to 110, and then you're going to work that out. You're going to subtract 10 and get 2x equals 100, x equals 50 when you divide right there. So x is equal to 50, and what's the value of x? That's all they want. All right, we're almost done. Let's finish this up. Number 24, what additional would you need to prove the triangles are congruent by hypotenuse leg? Well, this is your hypotenuse. So you have the hypotenuse and you have the hypotenuse. But you need a leg. So you could say BC is a leg, or DC rather. So you could say DC is congruent to BC. That would be hypotenuse leg. You could say something else, but we'll leave that alone. All right, and that's all of them. And, well, 25, is there enough information to conclude the two triangles are congruent? Well, we know reflexive, so put reflexive. We have an angle here, so this one's 90 degrees, but we don't know this side. We don't know this angle, okay? If we had this angle, it'd be angle, side, angle, but we don't. So I'm going to say no, not, hang on a second, let me think. I'm kind of looking at that answer there, so let me think. They give us a side, we know reflexive, we need, oh, okay, I missed it. It's an isosceles triangle, so this angle here is equal to this angle here, so be careful with that. So we have angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. So we're going to say yes, scratch that out, this one is a yes, by angle, angle, side. Okay, so I guess I probably should have seen that it was an isosceles triangle and the bases are equal. So that one's kind of tricky, so put a little star by that one. That's it. That's your test. Good luck.